Welcome to NBA Talk Shop.
Sure, I'm on the phone with the money. Sure, blue honeys they coming. You know that I'm thumbing you dead. Sure, coming up like I'm easy eat. Sure, fuck up them racks. I get them so easily.
Today we're going to be talking about who I find is the most disappointing team in the NBA this season, the Sacramento Kings. They are one of the worst teams in the NBA this season, but before the season started, I had them in as an 8 seed or higher. I had a lot of faith in this team before the season started, but things like their poor coaching has come into play, but I'll talk to that later. The reason I thought they were going to be so good this season was because they have a lot of talent on their roster with De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton has been great, Harrison Barnes, Marvin Bagley Jr. is disappointing this season. Harrison Barnes, Hassan Whiteside, even though he's bad. Just Buddy Hield also. They have a bunch of talent over there, which if you, I just find if they had a better coach than Luke Walton, they would have been a playoff team this season, or much better than what they were, which isn't hard for them because they were awful. But I think they needed to take more time with getting a better backup big. I think Hassan Whiteside is going to be useless in this league. Maybe a better small forward also because Harrison plays at 4 because Marvin Bagley has been awful this season. They've also had a lot of underachieving of players like Marvin Bagley Jr., who I said. He's just been bad this season. There's nothing I can go around that. Their backup point guard other than Tyrese, who's injured now. Corey Joseph hasn't been great. And Delon Wright and Terrence Davis has been okay since he's been traded there, but not great. They have had poor shooting all year. They rank 30, 20th in 3 points attempted and 3 points made, and 17th in percentage, which is pretty decent, but like it's below average by far. Last year they were a lot better at 3 point shooting than this year. I think that has to do with Bogdan leaving also. They also are one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA at 30th in total rebounds per game and 30th for defensive and 20th for offensive. You'd think Hassan Whiteside would help that out, but just didn't really. They're just not very well-rounded team. They have bad free throw shoot. They're a bad free throw shooting team too, and that's just not gonna fly. They get to the line a lot. They just don't make their shots. They're ninth in attempts, but 25th in percentage. And what I think they should do in the future is fire Luke Walton, get better wing players around De'Aaron Fox, make the players like more collective. They don't play as a team really. They just give the ball to De'Aaron and hope he figures it out. De'Aaron Fox is an amazing point guard, maybe top 5 in the NBA right now, but he can't do everything for the team. He's been great this season though, so you really can't put it behind him. The Sacramento Kings need to get better depth next year, better coach, improve your shooting, improve your rebounding. Just to win a game right now, they rely on De'Aaron Fox to carry, and that's just not good for them because that's not going to win your games that much if you have to rely on someone to carry you. For the Sacramento Kings, like their salary situation, their salaries aren't that bad. They do have Harrison Barnes, who has a big contract, $22 million, but Harrison Barnes is one of the better players this season, so I don't know if I would want to get rid of him. Rashad Holmes has been a very good bright spot, and Tyrese Halliburton. What they should do is build for the future more. They have Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Marvin Bagley Jr., who we don't know how he's going to be, and Tyrese Halliburton, and Rashad Holmes. They need to re-sign Rashad Holmes. Let De'Aaron and Tyrese start together next year. I think that'll be kind of nice. and that Buddy run the 3, then Harrison at the 4, then Marvin at the 5 maybe. Just have a fast. They need to play fast with De'Aaron Fox at the point guard, and they do not do that. They are pretty good 3-point shooters, and Buddy Hield and Harrison Barnes and Tyrese has been very good this season. Their biggest bright spot this year, other than De'Aaron, is definitely Tyrese Halliburton. He's averaging 13, 5, and 3 on very good efficiency for a rookie point guard, 47% from the field and 40% from 3 out of 5 times per game. I wasn't very high on him coming into the draft because of his awkward shot and awkward just play style. I didn't think it was going to translate, but I was wrong. It's really sucks for them that he got injured. Another really good bright spot for them is Harrison Barnes this season, averaging 16, 6, and 4. He's out right now, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He averaged 40% from the 3 and 50% from the 2-point area. This is his best season since Dallas in 2017. And he's been very efficient this year, along with De'Aaron Fox, who's had his best season as being a pro, averaging 25, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. But he's out right now because of health protocols. He's averaging 40% from the field, 40% from 3, and 50% from the 2-point area. He's been good this season. 47% from the field. My bad. Sorry. He's had very good moments, having a big game this year with I think he had like a 40, 50-point game. Yeah, he had a 44-point game this season. I think it's either find talent around him or ship him out eventually, because he's gonna want out eventually if they suck this bad. I think they need to build around De'Aaron and make the play style fast. Go fast. De'Aaron Fox is your point guard. You should be playing fast basketball. They are 12th place in the West. They're only 8 games below 500, but I thought they were going to be a lot better than they were this season. They went on a bad 9-game losing streak in April, though, which really hurt them, and a bad 9-game losing streak in February. They just can't. You can't have that if you're trying to be a winning team. They need to get a better backup 2, or honestly just a 2 in general. Other than Buddy Hield, they don't have much. Then they don't have any defense on their team. They don't have any defense. They picked up Mo Harkless from the Heat this season, which he's been better on them than he was on the Heat, which is not hard. He was very bad for the Heat this season. I think that they need to get better shooting and better coaching around there, and better rebounding. Mo Harkless has averaged 4 points per game this season. Career low, I think. It's not career low. It's pretty close, though. Since being on Sacramento, he's averaged 6 points per game, though. On 20% from the 3 and 40% from the field. But in Miami, it was 30% from the field and 40% from 3, but he only shot 1 a game. He has been okay since joining. His first game, he had like 18 or something. Career high. Joking. Hassan Whiteside is someone I have not liked since he played for my Miami Heat. Because he kind of quit on us. He's having 8 points per game on 6 rebounds per game with 1 block a game, and that's his strong suit, his blocks, and he can't average more than 1. I don't see any value in Hassan Whiteside anymore, but yeah, we'll see what happens with him. I think they next year need to get better coaching, better shooting, and better rebounding. And yeah, it's been NBA Talk Shop. Hope you enjoyed.